I bet I'm in the Infinity today, y'all, so it's called a little loud. I think I might got muffling issues. But we gotta talk about this rival video that been circling around, allegedly of the Pikesville principal. Even if it's not him, because we don't, it's all alleged. But this sparks a good conversation for real. More importantly than anything, it sparks a good conversation. I'm saying a lot of people in the comments, like videos like this show you how racist the country really is, and how certain people really are. They show their true colors like a motherfucker. But I want to talk about this, y'all, because people is laying blame all over the place, and it's enough blame to go around when you talk about a situation like this. And people is like, people not putting blame on the right people. People not putting blame on the right people. Hold on real quick. Yeah, people not putting blame on the right people, y'all. And it's enough blame. It's enough blame to go around with this shit for real. I'm saying people blaming the parents and people blaming the schools. But before I talk about the blame, a lot of people saying, matter of fact, let me play the video for the people that didn't hear it. Let me play the video real fast. What the fuck is this motherfucking YouTube? Alright, here you go. What the fuck is there an ad on there for? They ain't even paying me for this video. Oh shit, that's live. I don't want to go live. Let me play the video real quick. Keep it genius. Shorts. Alright, here go the video.
Dumbasses here every day. I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these dumbasses here every day. Between these ungrateful black kids who can't test their way out of a paper bag, or these teachers who don't get it, how hard is it to get these students to meet their grade level expectations? Lawrence and Ravenel should have never been hired. And don't let me get started on DJ. I'm going to drag his black ass out of here one way or another. I'm going to get something to stick.
Alright, so the problem I got with this video, it's not about what he said as far as the kids are struggling to read. But my problem is, if you know these people, why are you mentioning them by color? Yeah, man, say their name. That's what makes it egregious or disgusting. Say their name. Why are you mentioning? That shows he has some type of racial issues or some type of prejudice in him. But the problem is, like I said, it's not what he said, but the problem is people was blame all over the place. Putting it on the parents, putting it on, and it's a lot of blame to go around, yo, and nobody is mentioning the real culprit. Yo, this issue started with the public school system when they passed No Child Left Behind. No Child Left Behind devastated the public school system, especially in the urban environment, especially we deal with black kids. And the way it did it is because once they passed, and I think the Bush administration passed it. But once they passed that law, they made it to a point where schools had to in order to get funded, their test scores had to be up. So what happened was eventually schools wasn't passing, so they wasn't getting funded. That's why you got so many schools closed down. Like, it's so many schools closed down in Baltimore. I'm sure it's like this everywhere. You got middle schoolers going to school with high schoolers. You got elementary going to school with middle school. They bunched all up in one school. You might got middle, elementary, and high school all in the same school, because they shut all these schools down because these schools couldn't get funded because the kids wasn't passing. And what ultimately ended up happening is, and it's passed in 2003, and I don't see nobody talking about this. Like, this is a major problem that need to be repealed, and nobody is speaking about it. Nobody. And what wind up happening with that situation is the teachers started just passing the students. That's why you got so many kids reading on the 3rd and 2nd grade level when they're in high school, because they wasn't never supposed to pass. And you can blame the parents and you can blame the teachers, but ultimately the teachers' hands are tied because they gotta get funded to keep the school going. So they lying about test scores, they lying on grades, they pushing kids ahead. That's the real issue. That's the real issue. And nobody speaks about it. Everybody act like this not a real problem. And the reason I know it's a real problem because I watched it. I watched it with one of my own kids. So this is what they do. A child to get an E or F or whatever y'all grade system in y'all state do, E or F in 2-3 classes, then they get a 80 or A in English. So they bouncing out the grades, so they'll pass with a 60. So a lot of these kids are passing, going from grade level to grade level with a 60, but they really failing. You feel me? They really failing. And it's like, yo, people is just totally ignoring this and blaming the schools and blaming the parents. And then when you're a parent, if you're not aware of what's going on, you think your child is passing. You think your child is passing, but they really failing. and they getting away with this shit, you know, and nobody's laying blame where the blame really lies. And it lies on No Child Left Behind. No Child Left Behind need to be repealed. For real. That shit yo, you got so many kids nowadays, yo, grown. Because, like I say, this happened in 2003. My bad, y'all know this car loud. I ain't driving the BMW. So you got so many kids, y'all, that right now, y'all, that can't read. And if you ask them to read, all they're gonna do is get angry and get upset with you. You feel me? Because they don't know how to, they don't know how to tell you that at their age, because they know they're supposed to be doing better. But they probably don't even know why. They think they passing their damn self. And they not. That's all I want to say, yo, because this car loud as shit. I just wanted to put that out there, yo, because I see that video going around. A lot of people commenting. A lot of people showing their true colors. A lot of people putting blame on people, but nobody's putting blame on where the blame belongs. And the blame belongs on No Child Left Behind. And there need to be an uproar, especially in the black community, about getting this shit repealed. Because what they did is they incentivized schools. They incentivized public schools. And it's hurting our children. We got fucking decades, I ain't gonna say generations, but decades of children, because it started in 2003, y'all. It's been going on for 20 years. That don't know nothing. I'm talking about they don't know nothing, y'all. Intelligence, if you just get my IQ tested, probably ain't no telling what their numbers would be. And nobody is talking about it. Nobody. I ain't never even seen nobody ask Dr. Umar Johnson about it. And it's only only affecting our kids. And I think that shit was done intentionally. That's just me speculating. Why else would you do that? Wasn't no problem like that before, y'all. What year was that? 2000 and, oh shit, is that 25? 7 years ago. What's that? 2017, y'all. 2017. 30 kids graduated. That was the whole 12th grade class. Yo, when I graduated, it was probably 2,000 of us. You know what I mean? I might be exaggerating, but it was a lot of us. A lot of us graduated. So how do that happen? How do it go from 2,000 kids? I graduated in 2003 to 30 kids in 2017. No child left behind, man. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. I read something a while ago that was talking about pros and cons. I don't see no pros. I don't see no pros. What did you expect the schools to do if you withholding funding? What did you expect them to do? They gotta lie. They gotta change scores. Or the school's gonna get shut down, which means the teachers gonna lose jobs. And I don't even want to get to talk about what teachers get paid. You know that's already an issue. For one, yo, it's not enough black men in the school system. I got a homeboy. I did a video on my page, yo, all the way down when I talked to one of my peoples that work in the school system. Yo, listen to some of the things he was saying, man. It's an old video. I probably need to post it in my community. You know, because when I first started off, like, I don't give a fuck about rappers. That's why if y'all notice the way I blog, it's different. I'm trying to teach game. Like, I don't give a fuck about their life. But if I can use their life to teach people otherwise, then that's what I'm gonna do. But when I started off speaking about things that matter. I mean, real issues that's affecting the community. But when people talk about it's the parents, it's not. It is, y'all. Like I say, everybody deserves some level of fault. Yo, that video I posted on my I posted it as a short, and it was a principal from Pikesville, was a Baltimore County school. He was talking about how the black kids can't test their way out of a wet paper bag, and people were saying that he was right. And he getting backlash from it. And I was saying the reason, yeah, he was right, but it's the fact that, yo, why are you identifying people by color? And people got names. And I was talking about in the comments, people was going back and forth and putting blame on the parents, putting blame on the teachers, putting blame, and nobody's putting blame on where it matters. And where it matters is no child left behind. It started in 2003. It need to be repealed. It's not getting no attention, and it's devastating the black youth. It has been for years. You probably got kids that's 25, 27 now that can't read because they was getting pushed along all through school, y'all. They was getting passed and they was failing. Then they get to the 12th grade, and you wonder why they can't read. They can't write. They don't know math because they never learned it. They never learned it. And the reason why the schools are doing it is because they gotta do it. They gotta pass these kids, or the schools are gonna get shut down, which means they're gonna lose jobs. Teachers are gonna lose jobs. And the only way to reverse this is to repeal that No Child Left Behind, a big deal in the black community. All these so-called black leaders speaking, nobody speaks about this. And it's been going on for almost 20 years. It's been devastating our kids, sending our kids out to the world unprepared for 20 years. You say you know him? High school assistant too. Dude was a worthless person. He probably was. You can tell how he talks. But a lot of people are saying that he wasn't wrong in what he said, in which he wasn't. It's just the fact that he was identified with color. But blame where blame don't really need to be, not 100%. Like I said, it's a lot of people to blame, yo, but nobody is blaming the real culprit. Like this motherfucking shit was able to slide underneath the cracks for 20 years, and nobody's even mentioning it as a real issue. It incentivized schooling. Somebody in my comments said basically unionized the schools. They basically did. Yo, school and state was always supposed to be separated. Ain't that what they say? Or is it church and state? I thought church, school, and state was supposed to be separated. I don't know, but either way, they shouldn't have never did that. Common sense would have told you. And that's the thing, yo, like, we make these dumbass laws like the war on drugs. Oh yeah, we're gonna do this, gonna clean up the streets, but nobody ever thinks about the after effects, the other part. Like, who the fuck are these people passing these laws? Like, these motherfuckers not critical thinkers. Like, common sense would have told you, if these kids not passing, they're gonna start lying, they're gonna start making up grades. Common sense should have told you that. Nobody trying to lose their job. Just like with the war on drugs shit. Common sense should have told you, once you start locking up all these black males, then you're gonna be devastating the children that you say that you that's supposed to be the future. But it's like, yo, we make these stupid ass laws because we got these old ass people on that bitch making these laws, and when the blowback come, everybody quiet, everybody mute, don't nobody know what happened. Man, fuck out of here, man. When I was looking at my people's report card and I did the math, all you gotta do is do the math. I guarantee y'all, if a lot of people start doing the math on their children report cards, I'm talking about add all the grades up divided by the classes. That's how you come up with the percentage. I guarantee you, most of the percentage is gonna be around 60. So when I did it, it was really a 59. That's the fail. That's the E. That's the F. But they said they gave her a D, and they gave him a D and passed them. And they did that every quarter for years. And it's just fucked up, yo. It's fucked up. It's fucked up what they doing to our kids, man. And it's intentional, in my opinion. And it's just like, yo, nobody speaks on it. Everybody just act like the kids spend more time in schools than they do with their parents. Full-time jobs. Most time once they get home, they got cooking. I mean, especially when you deal with a single parent household. Wrong right now. The only people it's affecting is the youth. Them niggas just trying to monetize. They just trying to sound good and monetize. They ain't really trying to get to the motherfucking meat and potatoes of the shit. For real. Yeah. That's what they do. They get 2 E's. They get an E or F in English and math. Get an A in gym. Get an A in art. Next thing you know, they got 60%. That's what they do, yo. Pay attention to it. Do the numbers. I'm telling you, next time y'all see a report card. Now they hiding the report cards now because it's on the computer. Next time y'all see a report card, do the numbers. Add grades divided by the number of the classes, you get the percentage. I guarantee you it's gonna be around 60 something. If I mean, it depends, you know, I ain't gonna say I guarantee you. But if you got one of them children that's borderline passing, I guarantee you it's gonna be around 60 something. And it's wrong, yo. It's criminal, really. It's really criminal. Somebody need to go to jail behind this shit. It's really criminal that they was allowed to get away with it for so long. That's like saying what analogy can I use? It's like Kids for Cash. Is y'all familiar with Kids for Cash? That happened in Pennsylvania. I did a video on that, where they built they built juvenile prisons that was privately owned, and they had a judge that was sending kids to, I'm talking about sentencing juveniles for next to anything, stealing from their mother, sending them to prison, to these juvenile prisons, so they can fill them up to get paid. Shit ain't no difference. Yo, certain things can't be monetized, yo. If it becomes money driven, it becomes corrupted. You know what I mean? If it becomes money, that's why you got certain people. Once they cross over, and now they getting all these endorsements, you can't trust them no more. They corrupted. Their mess is not theirs no more. They've been brought into. Just saying, yo. I just had to do this video because I was reading the comments, and for some reason that video been up for days, but now it was getting a lot of traction. Wish I had them same people in this fucking live, because people be stupid, yo, and people just be wanting to be racist. I see a comment, oh, that's just their culture. No, it's not, yo. It's not. That shit. No, it wasn't nothing. We couldn't control that. We couldn't control that. Then you got Fox 45 in Baltimore. They doing they keep that Project Baltimore shit. They know the grades changing. They know, they talk about the schools changing the grades, but they have yet to look up No Child Left Behind and look up what it did and incentivize schooling. Nobody is mentioning that shit. Yo, it's fucking hella snow out here, yo. Look at this shit. Fucking snow everywhere. Nobody talk about it, yo. It's been able to fly under the radar, yo, for almost 20 years now. It's like, yo, how many more decades of children are we gonna allow to be under schooled before we say something? Before we put a halt to it, before we make it a real issue. Went to summer research program in Illinois, and it opened my eyes to how much smart people out here. So it's people who can make changes, but I feel like they don't want to. I'm ready to beat Nico butt. I'm about sick and tired of Nico. Yeah, it's a lot of smart children out here. A lot of smart people out here. Like, it's really damaging. It's really damaging the youth in the cities and black communities. It's damaging them, affecting them greatly. So we got 20 years worth of children, y'all, at least 20 years worth of children that can't read. 20 years worth of people. They ain't even children. They grown folks now. They can't read. Don't know how to spell. Don't know in cursive. You know, because they took cursive out of schools. And it's like, we just gonna sit back and allow it. They're going for another 30 years. Because the real people that got real large followers not speaking on it. And I wonder why. I know they know. If I know, they gotta know. I mean, you would think so. That's why I be saying, I ain't even heard Charleston White say nothing about it. You know, a lot of people think he the savior. He ain't say shit about it. A lot of people. That's why we gotta be careful who we propel, yo. I'm telling you, be careful who we put in these positions to speak for black people. Cause a lot of them they in it for themselves. They're not really in it for nothing else. They in it for what the fuck they can get out of it. As soon as they get what they trying to get, you don't hear from them no more. They switch over, they cross over. But I ain't want to make this video long, because if this is too long, people ain't gonna click it, y'all. People need to watch this, because this is real. People need to start paying attention to what's going on with their schools and their children. You feel me? And we need to be, motherfuckers need to do something. You feel me? We need to be at these politicians' desks like, yo, we need this change ASAP. I guarantee y'all, if that get changed, we're gonna see a change in our kids in the next 10 years. You know, because it's gonna take time. With anything, it takes time to develop. You feel me? So it might be a sacrifice for the kids that's still in school. But in the next 10 years, we're gonna start seeing them test scores go up, and we should see better. We should see better, because now teachers gonna have to really teach, because they can't lie about the grades no more. Parents are gonna have to pay attention to their children. You feel me? Because their kids are gonna be failing, they're gonna be wondering why. Not just getting passed on. Yeah, niggas promoted the shit out of Charleston White. Charleston White a plant. Nobody comes up like that. Like whenever a nigga just got a super viral video and they just take off from there. Y'all been on YouTube for fucking 2 years, y'all. I've been saying some of the realest shit on here. Blogs don't pick up my videos. You feel me? Like they got pics of who they want to propel. You know what I mean? Like this video, real as a bitch. I guarantee you won't see it on no blog site. And I got a following. But they choose and pick who they want to propel to them spots, yo, because I think they want people that they can compromise. If they think that they can't compromise you, yo, you have to build that shit brick by brick. And I'm cool with that. I mean, you accepting more when it come that way. But a lot of these people can be brought. They can be compromised. They talk real good. You get them in them rooms alone. I mean, you start waving that money around them niggas change their tune. I promise you. Niggas change their tune. Yo, but I was asking y'all, do y'all want to start going live on Fridays? I was thinking about going on Fridays or Saturdays, 10 o'clock. Going live. And we could talk about this shit. You know what I mean? We talk about real issues. I gotta talk about that rap shit. I don't really care about that rap shit. But y'all got a video I'm ready to drop later on that need to be discussed. And I ain't even never heard about this dude or nothing. Most of my followers probably don't know who he is either. But it's a topic that people talking about right now. And motherfuckers not being real. Niggas not holding them accountable like they need to. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it. Yeah, man. Yo, but shit, y'all. Salute to y'all, man. It's motherfucker Saturday. Y'all, the Ravens game. Come on, man. We ready. I'm sorry for Houston, but y'all going down today, baby. Yeah, y'all. We definitely need to be involved with our children, y'all. Like, when it came down to my kids, especially my oldest, not so much with my youngest, but my oldest boy, man, I remember, I ain't never gonna forget this, y'all. He was in probably like, mind you, we lived in the city, but I always sent my kids to county schools. And he, all year, y'all, he used to act like he couldn't read. That just used to piss me off. And then at the end of the year, I'm talking about probably like the last day of school, I'm reading this thing with him, yo. He read that shit so clear. I'm looking at this nigga like, yo, the fuck was this all? He said, I'm one of the best readers in my class. I said, oh my God, this little nigga done tricked me all. I'm talking about he frustrated me. Y'all know how it is for the parents that do homework with y'all kids. Y'all know how frustrating that can be. I'm talking about he frustrated me all year. And then turned around and told me at the end of the year that he was one of the best readers in his class. Fuck me up. What it is, Michael? Yeah, fuck me straight up. But we definitely gotta start paying attention with our kids. Yo. But now I said that to say this: the work that you put in when they're young. Like yesterday, they had virtual learning. So I was talking to my mother. She said, the kids went to school today? I said, yeah, they went. You check their work? I said, man, I ain't gotta check their work. My kids already know. They know what time it is now. They older now. You feel me? They 13 and 10. They know what time it is. I ain't gotta be on their back no more like I used to when they was children because it's already installed in them. So I called downstairs like, y'all did y'all homework? Oh yeah, we done. I ain't gotta check it or nothing because I know what they know. Because I taught them. You understand what I'm saying? That's important, yo. That's important. And that shit ain't easy. See, with my situation, my girl always worked. So she worked, I did what I did street level wise and took care of the kids. So I had that time, but that's why it's important to have two parents in the house. Because when you're a single parent and you don't have that other half, it's hard to do everything like that, yo. Straight up. That shit not no easy task like people make it out to be. Yeah, it happens. Some people do great at it, yo, but most won't. That's just the reality of it. Most won't. You gotta have two parents in the house, yo. That shit is vital to the growth of children. For real. I bet y'all wanna fuck the screen, yo. That shit vital to the growth of children. But yeah, though, y'all. No Child Left Behind need to be repealed. And I don't see nobody making a fuss about it on the internet. None of these guys. None of these guys are supposed to, that got these followings, is speaking up. Niggas is mute. And if I know it's a problem, they gotta know it's a problem. I mean, well, unless they're not smart as they making themselves out to be. You know what I mean? Unless they lying. Unless they just saying what sound good, you know, to rally up the people. But they ain't really got no real knowledge and no real insight on what's going on. That's a possibility. But that's what I do, yo. Like I ain't really I don't really give a fuck about these rappers. But if I can teach from these rappers' situation, man, shit, that's what the fuck we gonna do then. Yeah, man. That's what the fuck it is. Fuck about them niggas. Niggas goofy anyway. But we can learn from them. And we can teach from it, and we can, you know, start changing some lives from it. Then shit, that's the fuck we gonna do. But yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to work on this video on this guy named Lil Boom. Do y'all know who Lil Boom is? Y'all probably don't, cause I ain't know who he was either. But his ass is violated majorly, and niggas is not holding this dude fully accountable like they supposed to. Niggas is kind of going hard on him, but nah, hell no, man. Shit, Joe dead, man. He need to be punished, crucified, straight up. Yeah, but let me know how y'all feel about us in the comments. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, become a member of the channel, like I always say. You know, Cash Apps is always available if that's what y'all want to do. And you know, we rocking, y'all. I'm telling y'all, by the end of this year, we're gonna be one of the biggest platforms. I promise you. I promise you. They ain't gonna be able to. It's inevitable, y'all. I'm telling y'all. We're gonna be one of the biggest platforms before this year over. Probably not one of the biggest, but we're gonna have a nice following the way it's all. We're gonna get to a point where our voices is heard. You know what I mean? Niggas gonna know what it is. Cause for the most part, like we don't even got trolls. Like, and everybody in the comments for the most part adds something to the conversation. Like niggas ain't mean. I read some other people comments, it be a whole bunch of goofy nonsense. Not in my comments. I mean, everybody adds up to the conversation. Everybody got a intelligent perspective on whatever we talking about. I appreciate that and I respect that, yo. And that's what I've been trying to build the whole time. Like I ain't really for the nonsense and the goofiness. I'm real conversations, real people, real perspectives. Yeah, man. Yeah, we gonna get there. Y'all already know about it. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. And they gonna hate when I get there, because when the ball get in this court, it's gonna be hard for them to get it back. Yeah, if y'all gotta think, yo, lames been carrying the internet, yo, for 15, 20 years. It's about time to bring the real back. And I ain't talking about no gangster shit. I'm talking about real, like real men, real fathers. You know what I mean? Real friends. Not no backdoor shit, not no goofy shit, not no, you know what I mean? No, not none of that. That's what I'm trying to bring to the internet, yo. That's what I'm trying to bring to the internet. And that's what I'm going to bring to the internet. That's why every now and then I be having to call niggas out, yo, because they be going over the lines. Like, yo, once you go over the lines, yo, stay over there. Don't come back. I mean, you can't, yo, we got to stop letting people jump over the lines, then come back when it's beneficial. No, stay there. That's what you was comfortable at. Stay right there. Don't come back over here because we don't need you no more. And I think, yo, if we start holding more people accountable that way, like we really gotta start being strict, yo. We start holding more people accountable that way, we'll start seeing changes in these people. And then we'll know exactly who we dealing with. It ain't gonna be no misconceptions. We know who you is. You know what I mean? Ain't no more snakes in the grass. We know exactly who you is, yo. So you can't come back over here. You can't play the 50. You siding with them, enjoy yourself. But we gonna be over here chilling. You know what I mean? Yeah, yo. Yeah, we gonna get there. Definitely gonna get there. It's inevitable. Ain't nobody on YouTube talking like I'm talking, y'all. And motherfuckers can vouch for me. And I ain't talking no gangster shit. I'm just talking about being a real person. Like, it's about being a real person, y'all. Like, we need to change with a real nigga. A real nigga ain't got nothing to do with streets. It's about what your mother say about you. You feel me? What do the people around you got to say about you, yo? You're a stand-up dude. When you older, you pay back. You know what I mean? Can nigga trust you around this girl? Yeah, that type shit. Like that's what I'm trying to bring around the internet. You know what I mean? Real integrity. Solid. Can no niggas say, none of my homeboys say I ever tried to disrespect them in front of their girl, or disrespect them behind, or disrespect their girl behind their back, or holler at their girl, or when niggas go to jail, I answer the phone, niggas can't never say I left them on. No, I'm talking about real shit. That's what we bring into the internet. And we hold niggas accountable that ain't being real, that's portraying real. But when you listen to what they say, it's flawed. It's flawed. This your message not lining up. How you say this in this video, but say this in this video, something ain't right. So you just saying anything. The message should line up. Like I said, y'all, if y'all go back and look at my videos from day one, y'all had the same message. It lines up to today. I'm not flip-flopping. Just when it's convenient. That's what a lot of these dudes do. When it's convenient, they flip-flop. We ain't with none of that. Stand on what you stand on. Don't be apologizing when you ain't say nothing wrong. Sometimes you're going to lose money. You know, we got this money-driven society where people think Brian Gaming, what it is. We got the society where people think money is the end all be all, yo. But you got to understand, when you real, you're going to lose money. That's just how it goes. That's how it always been. When you real and you standing with any type of integrity or any type of morals or anything that you stand on and you believe on, you're gonna lose money. And you gotta be cool with that. That's why I think people scared to line themselves out with me. And it's cool. Know what I mean? Niggas steal from me, don't give me credit. Like I'm saying, this shit done strategically. Niggas steal my takes, never shout me out. And it's like, yo, people's uncomfortable with real. You know, because they know when real get in the door, the fake gonna have to be quiet. What Cat Williams say? He said, man, when I walk in the room, heads go down. Straight up, because they know he real and them niggas on some fake shit. Telling you, yo, people still, I had to tell somebody that the other day. Yo, people still respect real. I know it might not look like it, yo, because we see what we see on the internet, but people still respect real, y'all. I'm telling you. Telling you. What's up? You want some cereal? Then you just ate. All right, then what you need cereal for? You just ate. Oats and noodles. But yeah, though, y'all. That's what we bring to the internet, y'all. That's what we bring to the table, y'all. And wait till some more people from Baltimore catch on. Cause that's one of the things I noticed. And, yo, you can notice, you can learn a lot about a city by the crimes that they commit. And one of the things I noticed, yo, like when I be doing videos on these other cities, it's like, yo, these motherfuckers be killing for no reason. Like the things that people be killing for in other places, That shit won't get no respect in Baltimore. And I realized that, yo, like when it come down to like integrity and like code, like, yo, I think Baltimore head and shoulders above a lot of these cities. You know what I mean? Just when it come down to, yo, what we accepting and what we not. Like, ain't nobody killing no child and still be able to come on the block. That shit dead. That shit dead, bro. You got the roll, yo. You lost all respect. You know what I mean? Like, we don't respect the drive-by shooter in Baltimore. It's just what it is. It's too dangerous. It's risky. That's scared shit. You know what I mean? What if you hit a child? What if you hit a woman? What if you... That's scared shit. We don't respect that. I told you, all my years I've been in the streets, I ain't never seen a drive-by. Ever. In my whole life. Now, I'm not saying it don't happen. I'm just saying, I done been around. I done seen some things, and I ain't never seen a drive-by. Niggas don't do that shit. Should not respect it. Should not respect it. Other places, they respect that type of shit. That shit goofy. I just fucking niggas be killing their fathers and like, what the fuck? I covered this story out of Florida. Y'all go watch this video. Shit was crazy as a motherfucker. This nigga allowed his homeboy to kill his cousin. So his cousin stole his homeboy gun or strap. His cousin stole his homeboy's strap. And the cousin was going around threatening his aunt and his uncle that, yo, y'all need to pay my man his money or else. You know what I mean? Wow, never in my life since I heard nothing like this. So, I don't even know how to spell, I don't even know how to say your name. Kushila, but I can't really see it. I got a crack on my screen, y'all. Shout out to Kushila, man. That's how you say it. But so the parents, so the boy parents end up paying him. Gave him $800 for the joint. Do you know this? Do you know that Yo still killed that man in front the man mother and father? Still killed him. And the cousin was okay with it. Like, yo, damn. What type of shit is that? You let a nigga kill your blood cousin, bro? And your peoples paid him the money? Man, that was insane. I ain't never heard no shit like that before. Like, niggas be allowing anything. Like, yo, you ain't ready to kill my cousin, bro. Like, we'll figure out the payment. Once he paid him that money, that supposed to been dead. You got your money, bro. Go about your way. But now it's the respect. You know, that's how people, that's always people go to. Oh, it's about respect. It's about principle. Yeah, rest in peace, Jug, man. It's about principle. But a lot of these niggas that was moving on respect and principle is in prison for the rest of their life. Yo, in the streets, you're going to take losses, yo. You got to know when it ain't worth it. Every situation ain't worth it. Yeah, man. Niggas going to take losses, yo. Niggas going to take losses. And ain't nobody undefeated, yo. Not one person come out here and say nigga ain't never been played with. Not if he was really outside, not from Baltimore. Shit. Niggas gonna play. It's just about what you do afterwards. And sometimes you can't do nothing afterwards, you know? Might don't get the opportunity to. But the niggas that move on everything, them niggas die, bro. Or go to prison for the rest of their life. Better know when it ain't worth it. I left my light in the car. I said, what do you want? What? I said no already, y'all. And asked me the same thing over again. Just told you no. You beat all the cereal. And you don't even eat it. You waste it. Matter of fact, here, take that. Take that box right there. But yeah, y'all. No child left behind is the culprit, y'all. If people want to put some blame on anybody, I think if we can break it down to percentages, I would give No Child Left Behind at 40% of the blame of what's going on in the public school system. 40 parents, 25 or 30. Was that 40, 30, and 30? And teachers 30. But what can you expect from the teachers when their hands is tied? Their hands tied. And the parents don't know what's going on. That's why I give No Child Left Behind 40% of the blame. What's going on? Shit, man, what's fucking freezing outside, yo? Jesus Christ. Yo, keep stuff out your mouth, son. Alright, y'all, but y'all, I'm ready working on this video, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, y'all. I'm ready to roll out. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. What it is. Tails, what it is. Everybody salute y'all. Become members of the channel, y'all. Come remember, y'all. We rocking out, y'all. Before the end of this year, we're gonna be the biggest. Promise you. One of them, anyway. I'm out.